Okay. Hello, YouTubers. Church the Invincible Lincoln here with a special guest, my brother, Keith.
Hi.
And he is here to give you his review on Assassin's Creed Rogue, as he has beaten it twice now. So he will give you the story, the weaponry, the characters, the climax, the conclusions, and the flaws of the games.
Well, that's a lot of information, but I will give some of the information on it.
Okay, well let's start with the story.
The story is not bad. I just feel like it was a little short. I feel like they could have put a little bit more into it.
Right.
I like the weaponry. The airsoft gun was really cool. I just really wish you could put actual bullets in it, not firecrackers, and that was kind of weird. But it was cool. I like the it is not much different from the other Assassin's Creed, except for the airsoft, rifle. It's pretty much kind of like the same weaponry, so it's not that bad. They could have put a little bit more into it. Now, I'm going to go with also with the uniform. When you get the Templar uniform, you don't get no hood for it, but even though on the cover that it shows that there's obviously a hood for it, so it's kind of like, it feels like they made some changes to it last minute, or they decided to go against certain designs that they were working on, so it kind of seems a little half-assed. The battles are really cool. The naval battles, the legendary naval battles are alright, but the hardest one is the Storm Fortress. That fucking shit sucked. And I had to tell you, because right when you beat that, right when you have the Storm Fortress almost dead, and two other legendary ships come out and try to attack you. And it's bullshit. But you have to have your shit all the way upgraded, mainly your armor and your heavy shots. Not really the heavy shots, but the round shots. Mortars help a lot. And, just shit like that's good for ranged, and not so much the fucking oil. The burning oil isn't that fucking useful. Sometimes it is. But, yeah. I'd also give it more of a better rating if it had a multiplayer. I know that was mainly for Unity, but I think it would have been a little bit more stronger if they put a good multiplayer for both games. And also, I wish they just had the multiplayer for it and the story was a little longer. If it was for that, I'd give it a higher rating, but I'm going to give it about an 8, maybe a 7. Probably more likely a 7.
And what do you think about the characters that they use in that game? Do you think that they were well developed, or were they,
I think the characters are pretty well developed. I mean, they're kind of still stuck in America. Nothing's really, going right back, I feel like they could have just kept going forward. I think that they should give us some additional content for free. Just, not just the shit that you get with the game, but, if they have an update for it and you get extra missions, you should get them for free, because I feel like they kind of ripped us off with this a little bit.
So, and you're not talking about what you can just get on Uplay?
Yeah. Uplay is cool. The Templar Assassin uniform is really cool, and you get the katanas. Those are really useful. And I really think that... I like it. I always like this Uplay rewards things you get, but I think they need a little bit more than just, 3, maybe 4 rewards for a game. I think they should throw a little bit more in. I think they could use some of the content that they have, to buy for free on it or something, just get the Uplay points, because I don't think a lot of people might buy it. And if they do, what happens if it doesn't work? Because I've heard there's problems with the digital copies for Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, was it called?
Yes, sadly, people, when there was a holiday sale, I actually did get Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry for a discount price along with Strider, which is a very good game. I highly recommend that. Unfortunately, every single time I tried to start up Freedom Cry, it kept on freezing on me. And to my surprise, when I looked up on Google to see if this was a constant thing for other people, it turns out it was. But the good thing about PlayStation is that when you call them and give them a legitimate a reasoning for a possible discount or a refund, they actually give it to you. And they did give me a refund, and they took it off of my system. So when people say, like, which is better, Xbox or PlayStation, obviously you're going to go PlayStation, because if you go on YouTube and look at how many trollers get their money taken out of them every single time that they have to put like $10 down on every single account on Xbox, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know how Xbox work, nor do I give a damn.
They have the memberships for it, like the gold, silver, gold.
Yeah.
And then like gold membership, and there's some shit for games you can have. Better stuff. I don't know. I don't really care.
So tell me, what do you think of the main protagonist, Shay Patrick Cormac? Do you think that he is a well character?
I like him. He's well rounded. He's a strong character. He definitely stands out a little bit amongst the people who are assassins, but he's not really an assassin. He's a Templar assassin, which makes it better. I like that you get to play through the other side a little bit. I mean, yeah, but like I said, it's just...
Well, you kind of did that in Black Flag too, but that was only for like a good maybe hour.
Yeah. It lacks just the multiplayer, and the story is just too short. And I think overall they shouldn't just jump over and stop making games for the PS3.
Actually, dude, I have some good news for you. They're going to continue releasing games for the PS3 more than halfway of 2015. It's been confirmed. We're still getting games.
That's good, but like more better. Our games are cool, but I'd like another couple Assassin's Creed titles. I really like them, and I want to see them step it up. And I think they could have put. I've seen the graphics for Unity. They're good, but there's nothing that they couldn't have done for the fucking PS3.
I saw so many things wrong with Unity. It's not even funny.
Like through Unity and ACL, I'm like, it's not much different. The graphics are just a little bit more enhanced, and I'm like, you gotta pay to play online. Fuck that.
Right.
You spent like how many $500, $600, maybe $400 now, and then you gotta pay to play online. It just kind of seems like a waste of money. Yeah, I know I got a lot of invitations from people.
You've become quite the popular guy when it comes to multiplayer.
Oh, dude, I was beating their asses on some Assassin's Creed multiplayer. I did really good on it. And most of the time I did the wolf pack. To level up quicker, get some better shit.
Okay, so brother, would you say that this game, despite the fact that it's pretty much the same mechanics that they were used in Black Flag, copied along with the ship battles and everything else, despite the fact that it's a different weather environment where you use the RAM as a way to break ice and everything, do you still think that it can rival against Black Flag, or do you feel as though that it's just another copycat that sold copies?
It's different in ways. The battles are wave. They say that it's supposed to be faster because I watched a review on it. More smooth, faster battles. I'm like, not really. I feel like that the battles are a little bit longer in some ways, depending on your upgrades. Like I remember when you're using the Jackdaw, you can take ships out pretty fucking fast with the Jackdaw, even when it's not fully upgraded.
Yes, and the only thing that I will envy about this game is that they can actually board you and you can still fight them on your ship.
Mm-hmm. That was really cool. I like that. Oh, did you Black Flag? You can get a battering ram for it too.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't get it until you beat the legendary ship. I'm like, that's kind of bullshitty, but. That last one, though, and my last one I fought was the one with the battle ram, the one that rams you. That was a pain in the ass. That was the hardest ship. I think the other one's pretty fucking easy. But, well, the Man of Wars were kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay, so seeing as how you've beaten the game twice and I've only beaten it once because it was a rental, do you feel as though that the ending was strong, or do you feel as though that it was a hypocritical move like I posted in my Facebook review?
It was really good. It was a good cliffhanger because, it shows him and then going on to the next, war. I think they should have, I hope that they make the next one for the PS3 as well. If there's a sequel for it, you get to play with him more, or are you playing as another assassin? That, the Phoenix Rises, that one that's supposed to come out, supposedly it's supposed to be about Connor or something.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a little Easter egg that they put in the game when you're in the obstacle entertainment thing.
Mm-hmm. They talk a lot about Connor, and because I find a whole bunch of those little tablets, and they talk about Connor a few times, and it's just like, when he dies and he has a wife, and he like died in some weird way. I'm like, what? How did he die? I'm like, that's so weird. But they're supposedly it's supposed to be about him, but you never know. It could be about that one chick, the girl that was raised by Ezio.
Yeah.
One thing I liked about Revelations, I'm gonna go back. This is the hook blade where you can fucking use it to go down wires and shit, or like
right.
certain things to get the places faster, or hook guards down and like throw them to the ground. That was really cool. I really wish that they would have continued using that in the game. That was a really cool weapon to have. I liked it.
So how do you feel about how murdering Adewale in the game? How do you feel murdering the quartermaster for the Jackdaw?
That was so weird, because like it was just odd because Adewale was badass.
Yes, he was.
He was a cool little quartermaster, but he just it's kind of odd playing from the other side. I mean, but if you did any of the assassination interceptions.
I did quite a few, but I will bring up, seeing as how this is an official under gaming rating review that's going on YouTube. I will bring this back up again. I feel as though that the Templars may have been right once and the Assassins were wrong once, but that doesn't justify the fact that in all the other games the Templars were still the evildoers, and just because the Assassins were like, oh, we messed up once, and when they found out the truth that they never, they never go after it again. But the reason why